Welcome to Words of Personality. Tittle Tattle? Yeah, we're just going to talk a bit about Willy's Wonderland. I just saw it for the first time. You had already seen it because you brought it up in the Nick Cage.
I done told you about it a bunch.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of enjoyed it.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to spoilers, of course.
Of course. Every time we talk about something, there's going to be spoilers.
Yeah, because you just have to. It's the only way to talk about something. If you're just going to talk about it, you have to bring up the...
Yeah, that's why I like doing like reviews and it's like spoilers. Because, I mean, you can do like a regular review, but then you're just sitting there like trying to jump over everything. Like, well, I can't talk to you about that, so I have to do it in a whole another video.
Yeah. So it's just best to just get it all out there.
Yep.
One thing, I did enjoy it. Nick Cage is amazing because it's always awesome to just see him as the tough guy. But... I gotta say, it's kind of dumb at the same exact time. Of course, you're gonna expect it to be dumb, but like, what was it? Hide and Seek? No, was it Hide and Seek?
Which movie?
Where she's hunted by the family in order to marry into the family. They had to play a game. Hide and Seek.
You talking about? I was about to say Truth or Dare. You talking about? Oh my God! Don't do that to me.
I think it's called Hide and Seek.
No, that's Hide and Seek is that Robert De Niro movie and Dakota Fanning. It's I know what you.
Yeah.
I know.
I was thinking it was Now You See Me, but it's like, no. Ready or Not.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not. Keep your mic close to you, man.
I know.
Ready or Not. Yeah, because that one made sense because the family had made a deal with the devil in order to stay rich. Here, it was the criminals that made a deal with the devil in order to continue living, but the town gets nothing from it.
Yeah.
So why didn't the town just go in there or blow the building up or destroy it? They planned to bulldoze it, but then they destroyed the person who was going to bulldoze it. And you're just like, then why not just burn it to the ground? Why make a deal with it?
Because you see Nicolas Cage and took them all out. So it's like, bro, y'all could have easily did that.
I mean, one thing that would make sense if they were granting the villagers long life.
Yeah.
Or they were granting them like an oil field was found underneath the land due to the fact that they made a deal with the devil. That would have made more sense because the town would have become richer. The town would have prospered because they were sacrificing people to these demons or to these psychos. But no, it was just the fact that they made a deal because they were afraid of... What? You got a pet boy? You got a pet Bolty?
No, like, I'm just tripping on how you can actually sit like that. Like, bro, it's been like, I don't know, I'm about to be 30.
Me too.
Probably like when I was like maybe 10.
I've always been able to
I'm
do
sorry,
this.
I just... But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but I mean, I enjoyed the movie because it's Nick Cage. And as you can tell, if you listen to our podcast, we love Nick Cage.
And the fact that Nick Cage's character says absolutely nothing this entire movie. I'm like, okay, he's getting ready to say something. That's all he says. Every time he drinks a pop. Yes, he grunts and he drinks his pop. And that's all he does.
And it looks like he's having sex with a pinball machine.
Bro.
Because he'll slap the side of the pinball machine and just like, that just didn't look right. He's all sweating and just like, oh, this is just wrong.
Because I love when the animatronics come to life. It's like he takes them out with no problem.
Yep.
And he changes his shirt, gets back to cleaning, gets back to drinking his pop and playing pinball.
Yeah.
That's Nick Cage throughout this entire movie.
They basically asked Nick Cage to be Nick Cage to the max.
Yeah.
To the max, just not allowed to say a word. It was just, I loved it. It was completely perfect
because everybody else in the movie is just there for a kill count. It's like, well, Nicolas Cage is not going to die, so we need somebody to die. Oh, let's get in some teenagers that get trapped in there. And I enjoyed a lot of the kills.
Yeah, but I do got to say, I did like that. It does make sense that a black dude would go out going that way. Because let's face it, I was proud of him. He followed a white girl into a closed room.
And she was bad, though.
Let's face it. You would go that way.
I would have smashed her, too.
Because a black man would not have gone into that building if he wasn't following.
Hey, homie looked like Chris Brown, did he not? But I would have smashed too. I'm like, if I'm going to die this way, let's get it.
And he was one of the funniest dudes. Just like his girl was climbing up the ladder. He's just like, no, none of you guys look. None of you guys look. She was wearing a short skirt.
But the animatronics were a little creepy, but at the same time, they could have been better. I mean, it's a straight to DVD movie. The budget's not big, so.
Well, you need to stop hitting that mic, man.
Did you want me to cough on it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But crap, move it further away and then just grab it and pull it back. No homo. Yeah. But the animatronics, what are you looking at? Wow.
Sorry. No, when I coughed, I don't know. I thought I saw like a bunch of mosquitoes running around.
Yeah, the animatronics, they did not move like machines. They were dudes. It was basically like the really old Godzilla.
Yeah.
If anything, just get people who know. There are a ton of people in New York and San Francisco or L.A. who dress like a Tin Man or a Robot Man. Just get people who move like that, who can move like machines, and put them in there. It's not that they're really acting. They just needed to move mechanically. Because that's one of the biggest issues. It's just like you'd see the movie. It's just like, yeah, it's a person in a costume.
Of course.
Yeah, they just added a metallic sound every time they'd make a movement. I was just like, come on, please, just give us a little bit more. Just add a little bit more. And I hated how the whole thing seemed to be shot in a GoPro. Don't get me wrong. I think it was, honestly, shot with a GoPro. Everything was a wide-angle lens. They tried to re-render it so it was flat. That's why every time the camera moved, you felt sick. Anytime it was at an angle, the curves felt awkward. Everything felt off. It bugged me. Anytime someone was standing next to each other, if the person wasn't dead center, the person who was in the foreground, the one in the background looked way off. Like I noticed it in the beginning when Nick Cage was being, who's literally called the janitor in the credits.
Yeah.
When he was being walked in by Tex, the one who owns the Willy's Wonderland, he looked so far back and kind of curved. And I was like, yeah, this is a fisheye lens. This thing had to be shot with a GoPro. But since it was low budget, they probably literally just rented out that location and used a GoPro to get as far back into the corners as possible. Everything was probably re-rendered after the fact to try to, because you can after the fact to try to flatten the curves.
Oh, because a GoPro. Yeah, because I have, now you say that, I have seen a GoPro and it does have the curve.
Yeah, it has you can change it in post, but it never looks the same. It always has a bit of that. But that's one thing that really bothered me, because anytime they tilted the camera, anytime it was moving, you could really notice it.
I'm gonna have to check that out again. I was
It's worth watching again.
Yeah, I was too busy just watching Nick, dude. And I love that Nick Cage, but his character legit drop everything and go, because there's a scene where he's getting ready to help out the main girl of the group, and he's getting ready to help her kill the frog chick or whatever. And the second he has his pocket knife and he's getting ready to kill her, his watch goes off and he's like, damn. So he hands her the knife and then goes drink his pop and plays pinball. And then once he finished, then he goes back and kills. I'm like, bro.
Goes back to save her.
That was great, bro. I love this movie.
Yeah, I loved it, but there's so many problems just with that. But girl, how'd the girl survive? Because apparently she was a survivor. Yeah. Was she born of that place?
No. Because you remember, they make sure that everybody runs over the spike strip,
and then take them there.
Yeah, but she just happens to she just happened to make it because she was her parents got killed in there, and then the sheriff was like, it's a little girl. I don't, let me take her in myself, even though, bitch, you already tried to get her killed.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I enjoyed it. There are a ton of little things that just don't make sense.
Of course, but I mean, it's a low budget Nicolas Cage movie, and it's actually enjoyable.
Yeah, it's great.
I love it, bro. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, better than some of his other work that actually spends more money on, and it's just this is no good. Yeah, this is a good one that's cheap and just a fun ride through and through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's that should have been where you're beating up all the animatronics.
They really just said, screw it, man. We're taking Five Nights at Freddy's and throwing Nicolas Cage in there. Smart.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have a bigger studio with more money take it over and still have Nick Cage.
If it was the same thing done with a bigger studio, it would have been a little better, and they would have thought out the curse and everything. Because why does a town not just destroy it if they don't benefit from it in any way?
Yeah.
The town did not benefit from it in any way except for they were no longer getting killed.
Yep.
Then why not just destroy it?
Or just stay the fuck away.
Yeah, I mean, that's to move out of town.
It's not like they leave. I mean, actually, no.
Yeah, they leave.
They did leave.
They leave their place and go hunting. They need to feed. That was why they were going to destroy it.
It's still stupid though. Like Nick Cage didn't even use no guns in this movie.
Nope.
Like, come
Anytime
on,
there was a gun, it got destroyed.
Yeah.
Or the bullets were taken out.
Yeah.
Or everything was removed.
Y'all have guns. Y'all could have easily took them out.
Yep. And one of them that actually escaped blew himself up.
Yeah, at the end.
So it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
It's still enjoyable. But
I still highly recommend this movie. Because it's a
Nick Cage.
It's a stupid Nick Cage movie, but it's fun, and enjoyable, and it's funny. So it's like there are a lot of problems with it, but it's like, don't take it too serious. It's still better than a lot of the movies he did, and it's really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage makes the movie. especially with this setting.
Yeah, because a lot of the other people are just like everyone else is terrible acting. And the whole thing is cheesy through and through.
Yeah, they could have threw me. They should have threw me in there.
Yeah, everything is.
Ooh, throw me in there and let me be with the white chick.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't see it.
Hey,
they would have to change that chick with someone else.
Fuck that. Well,
someone more. Maybe Homeboy.
Fuck that. Hell no. Don't bring her up in this. But hey, I'm a nigga. White girls love niggas. What? What?
All right. Well, I think that's basically all. It's worth seeing. Definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of other than the few bad things. Like what's actually very bad about this movie, because it's low budget. You know, it's going to be cheesy acting.
Yep.
I mean, it's humorous. It's got action. It basically the funniest part about it is the guy who's doing all the action.
Yeah,
he just ups and, like you said, ups and goes when he's timer goes off.
I love when the sheriff and all them, you know, they tie his hands behind his back and like, okay, hey, go in there and kill him, and then all of a sudden he still kills them. He's taking
while
out
barefoot.
Yeah, as he's like taking their bodies out and throwing them in the trash. The sheriff is sitting there and he's just like.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh.
He's heading back.
Yeah. He goes, and the thing is, he's at the end of the movie, everything is still clean.
Yep.
He cleaned up everything. He did his job.
Yep.
And he got his keys to the car.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. I was actually thinking that it was going to go into like another act after he finished everything, because this actually would have been cool.
Same.
And then he goes on hunting the people in the town because his car wasn't returned. Because he was promised something, and when it wasn't done, because he did his job, he expected them to do their job. Imagine if that was not done, how much further would he have gone to get what was promised to him?
Ooh, then the next movie be about him trying to get his car or something.
Yeah, basically a John Wick type.
That would actually be
situation.
Enjoyable, bro. I would have loved that movie.
Yeah, they need to think these things through, because at the very end, it's just like, oh, really? He's just getting everything how he wanted it?
Yeah.
He's walking out? Nah.
Yeah, I was kind of like, yeah, with that part, but yeah.
You think these endings through. Even if it's a low budget, think them through. Because I'm sure Nick Cage would have come back, because this was a great movie for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, he picked up a kid again.
Talking about the end of the movie?
Yeah. He always ends up taking care of a kid.
I know Matchstick Men is one.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Raising Arizona.
Stolen.
That was his daughter.
Yeah. Same thing.
Hey. Okay. Does Face Off count?
Yes, Face Off does count.
Face Off?
Face Off does count.
I know there's more now that I think about it.
Yeah, because you start thinking about it, it's just like he always ends up taking care of a kid. Someone else's kid, but...
Okay, I won't say Kick-Ass, but that's his kid.
Yeah.
Still. Okay, yeah. We can go on all day.
Yeah, worth watching. Give it a check. Thanks for watching. Yeah.
And I actually got a review for this. The link will be at the bottom, so check that out. And as always, I will see y'all next time. Peace.
Toodles.